So everyone, I think I did you prefer some slides about the content like what part did you last class that is required for the class? Means so we are going step by step, no? Any slides? Why did we require? What we need means whatever the content that we have covered. Handouts. I think I have shared, no? Not a slides, though notebooks, file, PDF files I have shared through the handouts there. Have you checked on the site? Class need to follow the handouts. Okay, I will go through that definitely. I'll check. Okay. Once we cover up this session, no, the next session, whatever is there is mixed, not all mixed, not all of the same day what you thought. No, I think I'm going well, but I'll check the each class definitely because yesterday's class we have taken a revision, right? That is for the revision. Today we are taking a new one. So every class is going well. I mean, what you are uploading is not correct. So I'll check that one as well, right? Uploading is if suppose uploading is something wrong, then I will check definitely. Hmm, let's check out. Where is the response to the assignments? From the mail, from mail, I'm getting the problems as well, definitely. Even mail also. But other things that we are going doing that is step by step we are going, right? Even pandas also we are going to cover up because so many things that we have covered with the pandas. The feedback seriously with the responsive actions. Yes, definitely. At the end of the session, no, you can just share me whatever the things you want. Didn't cover too much actually. Pandas, slicing, indexing, replacing, fill any. So what are the things that we have in the pandas then? I'll check if suppose if you are having any question, definitely I will check for it. Right. Okay, let's go for that. See, in the last, the way we have started the pandas loop. So whatever the things that I have covered, that I'm just going to mention here. The first thing that we have seen, how to fetch a data using Read CSV. Just go through this one. Okay, read CSV. Another one, two CSV we have seen. I'm just mentioning here two CSV. Then we have seen indexing and slicing, right? In that we have seen lock and ilock. Then we have checked, even here we have worked on the conditional slicing, right? Then we have seen heal NA method, methods, solving null value problem with heal NA, right? Here then we have seen unique function. Also here we have seen series and data frame, right? Converting data frame into CSV. Also we have seen unique function. Then we have seen replace function. Only one class we have done on the replace function, right? We haven't done anything. All right, tell me, these are the things that we have covered. Even we have seen info function, head and tail. Yeah, I'll check definitely. See, these are the things that we have covered in the pandas, right? So now we are going to work on the replace function. Yeah. The major point, I think, hope everyone is there. So I can start this session, right? I'll check a data set. First import pandas as a PD. Data set is equals to PD dot read CSV into the bracket. If suppose I want to check the data set here, have you worked on the global power plants data set? Yes or no? Please let me know if you have worked. Yeah, actually, do you have seen any complications, any problems in it? Yes, we have this data, global power plant data set. You every country's data set we have here. So you cleared all my notes last class. Yeah, that's good. Actually, if you spend your time on the different data set, your peer will go on analysis, right? So analysis is important. ED is important here. Now the point is to be discussed. Let's go and work on proper concept. Okay. So here, if I want to use a replace function, today we are going to work on the replace. See, I know replace we have taken replace with regex, right? And some operation, different operations related with the replace function. Even we can go for the removing the duplicate members items. Okay, and I think we have seen about replacing working with the healing the NA values in a different format as well, right? Solving the null values and all we have seen, but the main thing is about replacing because that is important. Right. So let's go for this. See, the way I have here the data set, I'll just apply data set dot here, right? So here just see what is going on. The replace function, why the replace function works actually means what is the exactly meaning of this replace function. If suppose already present data is there and you want to replace with some other data set or some other item, then that time we can use the replace, right? So let's go and work on replace function. If suppose here I'm just using here primary fuel, I want to change the hydro with some other name, like hydrogen, like that. So I can use here just column name here, okay, and dot replace into the bracket. I should have to use here double quote, and what you want to change. You want to change this hydro, right? And you can pass here easily. Now, see, if you are saying like a space, then definitely the hydro will go and this data, this space is become a null. But I don't want to do that. I want to pass hydrogen, right? Hydrogen. So I would like to go with this. So now you should have to pass index, sorry, in place is equals to true, right? So if suppose if I'm using in place is equals true, that will be affect on the original data set. If you want to go for the some other variable name, then you can pass like this. Okay. So now I'm just using here original data set. So this will be useful to you. If I execute this one, just check out data set. Where there is an hydro, there will be the replacing image hydrogen. The question implies means original data set will get changed. Yes, it is. This is I'm just check out the data set I have taken. So that is where this original data set get affected. Why this is because sometimes if suppose if you got sliced down the data set in some other factor, suppose I want only 4 columns, 3 rows, and like that. That time you should go first a lock, ilog, then create like a module, and then go for the replacing. Here we are using original, means directly accessing the data set. So better whenever you go for the analysis purpose, if suppose your problem statement is saying that change the name of hydro with the hydrogen like that, first slice down the data set. Why? Because uh, always we should go for the creating a first module, means data, instead of applying on the whole data set. How much data you required, that much data you should take and then apply it. Okay, and then suppose if I go with the some parameter based analysis, means parameter based value assigning, then also I can pass. Means if I'm taking here variable names and all, then also it works. And even not only you can go for it, you can go for the for loop and if else condition as well. Means conditionally you can pass. But sometimes if suppose your problem is getting means easy and solution is very easily, then definitely you can go with the simple manner. See, once again I'm just getting here data set, and another one time I'm just doing some different work. So you guys are thinking about having here null values, and is it possible with the replace? See, it is possible with the fill any, because this is the null values, no? So why should I go for the whole work related with replace? Always I should go for the fill in, right? The way I'm just asking to you about this working with the null value and working with the means replace function, then just check out what is the difference there. If suppose if I'm using here I'm just making a space, okay, comma, and I'll pass here petrol, okay, and dot in place is equals to, okay, execute. See, the expression cannot contain the assignment, perhaps the u meant equals to sorry, now check out. See, it doesn't happen. Why this is not happening? Because this is making space is nothing but your string, no? The string, the double quote, and suppose if you are passing like this one, or space p, then this contains the size of this one and p as well. Is it correct? Are you getting my point? But there we don't have that type of any string, means space string and or something, right? So always think about it. The way I am just working on it, you should have to use the means replacing the null values, direct fill any method. That will helpful to you. Are you getting this point? What I'm doing here? Fill in. Yeah, that is important. Even now, I will go one interesting fact here. I will go with one interesting fact. Let's go for that. We can use regex here, and then I will check for the regex, means how the regex will be useful here. Let's go for it. If suppose there we have hydrogen, we have, no? So already updated. I don't want that GEN. Once again, I'm just applying same data set, and here I'm just passing this And what? Reg ex is equals to what I have to pass? Regex is equals to what I have to do? Any idea about it? Correct? Right. Let's go for this. See, only this much data is we got. Right. This much data. Even we can do one different sector as well. Means wait, I will show you how it is. But the replacing the words and all, here we have worked on this one. But if suppose if I'm working with the some numeric column, then what will happen? The latitude is there, no? So just check out. See what will happen here if you are applying this concept, the Ajax concept, on suppose a particular column and that is a string, then that's good. Why? Because what will happen? Suppose Afghanistan is there and Pakistan is also there and Kazakhstan also there. And suppose I want to remove I want to remove for Afghanistan's only. That time definitely you should have to do something. No? Are you getting my point? Afghanistan is having STAN. Pakistan also having the STAN and Kazakhstan also having the STAN. So what will happen? What will the get? What is the exact problem that you got here? That is, you want to remove only Afghanistan's STAN. Afghani you have to pass there, and STAN you want to remove. That time definitely you will get a problem. Is it correct what I'm saying? Because suppose directly if you are using hydrogen and removing the GEN, then other data contents also affected by the that condition, right? Another one point we should have to discuss here about suppose numeric value if I'm passing that time what will happen. So I'll copy this one again. Okay, copy this one and column name I'm just passing here, that is latitude. Okay, so I want to replace suppose 32 or now check out what will happen here. Here also 32, here also 30, but I want to remove this one. Is it possible to apply on the numeric column? Check out if it is. Okay, here we have the 32 and I'm just replacing with the 22. Let's check out if it is works or not. See, it's not worked. Latitude is there, no? So latitude column is this one. So where there is an 32, here also 32, but 22 is not replaced. Is it possible? No. What do you think? If suppose if I'm working with the complete 33 value, not only like this, I'll use this one. Wait, we can do like some different things. Okay. This one, capacity. Yeah, you should have to change Regular expressions always works on the values A, B, C, D, A to Z, and alphabetic. Suppose slashes and dashes are there. If suppose if you want to work on the numbers, then directly you should have values. But then also, I'm trying to work on this, not only here. Actually, mm, I'll use this one. So 22, I'm replacing my replacing value, and 33.0. So that is mean 33 capacity of MW. Let's check out. Yeah, it changed, but it will not work on the, because I worked with the exact number and it is work. Actually, regex type, whenever you want to slice down the data set, that time just definitely you get some problem there. Let's check out once again. I will do one, because I think you guys have worked on this. Regular expression, suppose there isn't any dollar sign or something, then also we can work definitely. So I'll check once again the data set, whole data set, if there is any working concept that we can. No, actually. Yesterday, one of the person who has asked about converting the data type, right? Data type of column. That is also we are going to work on. See, if you want to change, if you want to work with the regular expression, then definitely you should go with the only numeric, only string values only, right? If you want to change numeric value, directly you can replace the values with given. We cannot slice down the numeric values, right? That is the main thing that we have discussed. Are you getting the point here? What I'm discussing, what I'm saying, that is the main thing. Let me know if you are continuously working on it. Are you getting the replace function, regular expressions? Yeah. So let's go for one interesting fact about what we have done that. Just a second. Also, I will take the one point here because that is important. Converting column data type into other. Okay, because that is important. I'm taking middle of that series because you should go for the working with the replace. Why? Because that is important. And then we have to check once again. If I want to change the data type, then what will happen, right? So floating data set is there, floating value is there. So I would like to change, or suppose power plant is there, I would like to change the data type. Sometimes, already changed data set all we have, but the point is, how do I convert the data type? Data type is nothing but int float string. So string is, here we have the object, right? So let's go for that. How can I change the data type? So first of all, you should have to make here, see, data set, right? And in that you should have to pass data set, and suppose which column it is. Suppose latitude is there. So latitude already into float. See, float. So is it possible that is easily we can change into, so we are converting integer into other. Yes, let me know if it is possible that we can change here as type. See, thanks you. Thank you. Thank you. So check out. If suppose this is an float, no, is it possible that we can convert into the integer? What do you think? Suppose if I'm passing like this one, int 32 you can pass, or int 64 you can pass. That doesn't matter actually. The size is increased of that data type, right? Check out. See, this is new, and this is, check out the latitude previously, and this is now. Are you getting my point here? See, sometimes what will happen, as type int, you have to use the function as type. You are changing the, you're changing, but where to use? Sometimes what will happen, yes, question is right, Rohan. What will happen? See, check out this data set. Latitude, or suppose here we have the longitude, and anyone, yeah, capacity of megawatt. Sometimes what will happen, MW or 33.0 MW, or suppose sometimes price column is there and dollar sign will be get, will be there, right? So what if suppose if you want to calculate the mean, then definitely because of that string data in between the this capacity column, you cannot calculate the mean, no. That time you should convert, or you should first replace the values and then calculate the mean. If suppose if you are removing the content, what will happen? Suppose, yes, suppose wait, I will do one thing here. I will do change into some column data. Okay, so you will get it easily. Wait, I'm changing into the data set. Now I have made some changes in dataset. Check out. Once again, I'm just copying this dataset. Data set 1 is equals to pd dot read CSV into the bracket double quote, right? Path may be getting problem. See, here we are having the $33. I think it's visible to you, right? Now check out. So check out the data type as well. Data set one. Sometimes that type of data you will get when we say raw data like that. Okay. Check out object. What happened here? Because of that dollar sign, whole work is changed. Whole data type is changed only because of that dollar sign. If suppose above, check out the capacity of megawatt, you will get into the floating 64. But the way, as soon as it's just possible, I'm just adding here dollar sign, and you definitely get change, see the changes between the column behavior. So what will you do? You should first replace this dollar sign, then check out what I'm going to do here. Data set one, and this capacity of column, right? And dot replace into the bracket. Suppose I want to replace a dollar sign, right? But I want to replace dollar sign, but space, comma. What I have to pass here? In place. In place is equals to true, comma. Reg regex is equals to what? True. Yes, Francis sir, I think I have added this one. So I have added here problem statement as well. That is a dollar sign I'm adding, and that is also I'm just going to replace with that. I'm showing you the data type of that. Hope you got this point, right? We are working on the data types, means converting the data types. Why? Because dollar sign is that we have to. So you have added that dollar earlier by yourself. Yes, I said no. How to add? I added through my keyboard only in original dataset. Got it? And then read it down. No, by replacing, I believe. Yeah. No, no. By replacing, how can I add that? No need to add. Okay, I'm just applying this one. Check out data set one. See what happened. Regex is equals true. That is not worked. Wait. Something is going wrong here. This dollar sign is not removed by this one. Mhm. This is the object, no? So he should have to work on it easily. Dollar sign is not removed. I think this one will not work. This one will not work. We have to choose something different, right? Anyone has an idea about it? Actually, this one has to work. We are removing this dollar sign from the capacity of megawatt. Once again, I'm trying here. I'm applying this one and let's execute. Not. Yes, TR. Yeah, I will try this one. Let's check out. Tariq sir, I think you have mentioned something here, right? No, wait, I'm doing something different here. So it will be easy to understand, right? I will do one thing. Data set one. Can we change the object to string? Actually, that object is nothing but string. Do the replace function. Actually, your column is string only. Then sir, I'm just changing this one. He should have to change, but wait, I'll do one thing, another one. I'm trying once again. String is nothing but your object. Replace. And here I'm passing place. Yeah, gone. Actually, in place is not worked because here we have taken this variable. No? STR is correct. Yeah. Thanks for this one. But you know what actually? Regular expressions also works for this one. Right, regular expressions also works for the string. You have to, if you want to slice down the string, if suppose there we have the aki, suppose kajaki is there, so aki you want to remove, that time you can work on or you can replace. here with the replace function when you add the regular expression on it. And this one also useful to you, this one also, right? Which one? Regex? Yeah, regex also. Wait, I will do. Regex we have done. No? In place will not work with when we take like this. We have to take only this one because we are storing into this. No? Yeah, affected. Your original data. You have taken same column name. No? So whatever the content you have changed, that will be stored into here. If suppose if I'm taking another one variable here, then definitely you should have to take here in place is equals to, right? But the way we have worked, no, first I will check. First I will check data set one dot info. See what I'm showing here, because if I'm removing the dollar sign, then also he is not changing the data type. So that what I have to do, I think you got the point. So that what I have to do, you just have to convert your data. You can do like this as well, as type int. You can do like this as well. When execution time, you can convert this data like that, right? But now definitely you will get a problem because you don't have this dollar sign. So you just have to go with one thing. See, I would like to change. How do I go for that? I would like to change the data type. Which concept we have seen converting the data type? This one. So I'm just applying on this data set. See this one, latitude. So I'll change the latitude with capacity of megawatt. Okay, I'm just passing here integer 64. Execute. Sorry, I just have to pass here 1. Execute it. Invalid literal 10 base 1155. Wait. Converting, you should have to work on it, right? Is there any empty string is there in between that? No. Is there any empty string? You should have to convert. Once again, I'm trying. Once again. Float. Just before we have used. Oh, sorry. It works. Yeah, it works. Actually, just before we have converted into the integer, is it correct? Let's do that also. I would like to go for the integer as well. Why this is not changing? Convert non-finite values na or if to the integer. Okay, okay, okay. Now check out. Now check out. If suppose if I do like this, if I do like this one, wait. This column is now floating value, no? So I would like to convert it into the integer. If suppose if I do like this, then what will happen? Um, replace replace with the null, right? If suppose there is an blank space in the column, then that replace will work there. Anyway, means replace the blank spot will be replaced by this NaN. So check out if it is works or not. He is not changing. Just before we have done that work, but now he is not changing. Just before means when we started the conversion, no? That time he made changes. Yeah, we have. So one just I want to discuss with you all. Have you got that when I think you need to round the value of as a float, you cannot convert it into integer. You know what actually? Yes, Francis sir, I think I have to do like that. But you know, if suppose see this one latitude, see the latitude having into the floating, right? And that we have converted into the integer, right? Check out this one. Are you getting a point? Means why I'm just worried about this point, because we have worked on this. Latitude is an floating value, right? And that we have converted into the integer. That is why I'm just little bit confused about this one. Hope you got the point. Yes. Let me know if you are having any queries in it. Please let me know. Have you got the conversion of um, data type? Let me know, please. If you got the point, say yes to me. How to convert and all. Int 32 is an int 64. No, int is an 64. Normal int 64. Right. 32 is a different. and 64. That is in size, memory size of that integer, right? So if you are passing, it depends upon you, the way you are using the data type, means the size of integer. If suppose that is in float 64, suppose where we have done, it is float 64. So we have also added the floating value, right? See, float int. Suppose if I am passing only int, then what will happen? Now not working. Already will come if it's signed value. Yeah, maybe not working, not working. He should have to change, but it's not working. 64. No. Convert the any non-finite value any into. Let's try for this one, converting the non-finite value as well. If it is changed, then what will happen? If there is a non-finite values like that, maybe. Can you cast the field? I will try. Mhm. If we do here, my spelling mistake I have done. Ignore. Yeah, it's correct. Can you just continue with the subject instead of just wasting a time of solving the problem? I'm just checking about the data type. If suppose this is work, then definitely it works, right? Hope so you got them. I'm not wasting the point. Let's go for the next point. Yeah, thank you for informing me. Actually, that is the not an issue. Let's go. Let's go for the new point. See the way we have covered this point, then definitely we should have to know about how to work with the slicing with this one, like right, replacing with the other means regular expression and more, right? So let's go for the next point. How to remove duplicate well items. Data set, and let's check out the duplicate values. Duplicate values are already we have into the data set actually. So let's check out this one. Here we have the sum. I'm not saying this is in duplicate values, but if we are having some duplicate values, then we can remove easily. So let's go for it. Let's go. Yeah, we have, and check out data set 1 dot. We have the duplicate function, right? But what I'm going to use here column name, right? Directly. I'm just finding the duplicate members here. Then I will pass here column name here. Country. This is my function and I'm finding the duplicates. Series object has no attribute of duplicated. Why this is duplicated. Bit. If I'm relying on the, he should have to work on it easily. Yeah, yeah, it's correct now. Yeah, I stuck actually. Why? Because sometimes what we are thinking now that will not goes into our ways, right? But it's okay. Sometimes this is happening. See, there we have the finding of duplicate members, right? So maximum times you will see here the duplicate, right? Yeah, thank you so much for this one. See here, sometimes we are having a duplicate, so it will show into the true or false manner, right? Always. Sometimes we suppose we having yes duplicate categories or something, then right. So how can you remove that duplicate, drop duplicate, or removing the duplicate items and all? So how can you remove, right? So let's check out first. If I'm directly using a duplicate, removing duplicate, how it will happen and how the changes, how the changes works, right? Check out. You should have to just go for the data set, column name, country, right? And you just have to pass proc underscore duplicated duplicates. And now you have to pass in place is equals to true. Duplicate country and country column we have here, and you are applying on the drop duplicates. I'm just applying this one. What happening here? Not applied, not happened. I think sometimes what is going on here? Something is going on wrong. Not applied, not working properly here. There we have the different form, different concept as well. But I'm working with the duplicate function, then is not working. Let's check another one time. Let's check out. But what will happen, duplicate if I'm suppose if I'm using the drop duplicates dot into the bracket. Yeah, there we have the multiple duplicates as well. This one. We have the multiple duplicates known here. So he will try to remove all these things. Even you can go for the if here we have the Afghanistan also duplicate. See, I'm just giving you the concept. Now this is not meaning of removing the Afghanistan or something. Zambia also we have duplicates and Zimbabwe also. But this thing will be useful to you when suppose sometimes unique values are already present here. Francis, sir, are you getting this point? I'm applying on this one, but what will happen? Suppose your column behavior is in unique values, and sometimes there we have some duplicates. Then that time this will work. If suppose this is not working, no, definitely I will go for the tomorrow's as well. Tomorrow's point, this one, duplicates, because he should have to work on it. Yeah, it works now. See, the drop duplicates that Afghanistan, so many contents he has. But we have to check the data set as well. The original data set we have clearly, right? The content that we have. Well, if there is a column timestamp, I need to remove duplicate but retain the latest value and the remove all the other duplicates. Yeah, here he has shown that removing the point, but we should have to, if suppose if I'm using that into in place is equals to true. Here is not working actually. Here is this not working. Are you getting, sir? In the original data, he is not affecting that. Maybe this one, if suppose if I'm using on the if I'm using on the original directly on the column, then what will happen? Let's check out. Original not working properly. No, he's not giving replacement here. Let's see. Tomorrow I will take this point once again. I will go through that. Why this is not working and what? Why? Because without us wasting our time, I will do that once again. Right. Let's go for the next point. because I think today is not some points are not working. See, the major point to be discussed here, label encoding. This is part one about label encoding. Today I would like, actually I'm not taking this, I'm not going to take this point, but because of this duplicates function is not working, tomorrow I will take that duplicates function, and today I will go through the label encoding part one. I think some people are thinking about what is the exactly meaning of label encoding, right? So what is the exactly thing? Label encoding is nothing but converting your string data into the numeric. Suppose here we have the column is Afghanistan and see Zambia and this Zimbabwe. So I would like to convert these values into the numeric. So how can I convert? Any idea about that? Any discussion about this one? What do you think? We have to convert. So how can I convert this one? Any idea about it? See, the first point to be discussed here, I have to check how many encoding values are there and what, right? Sir, do you teach through the books or you have remember all points? Actually, I know. Why, sir? Why, Rohan? Because so many points are there. So many. So many points. Right. Actually, why? See, if suppose if I am thinking about all the stuffs related with the libraries, it will take me about 1 year. The analysis purpose, whatever the things that we needed to know, that is that we are going to take here. See, yeah, I will share that one also. I will share through the handouts. Because see, till now whatever the things that we have covered, no, that is enough for the 90% of analysis. Yes, yes, I will share in the next week, no, I will share the one, I will prepare one PPT for you all, and that PPT also I will share with you. Yes, all these pandas point, no, that all the point that I will put into the PPT and I will share with you. In this week I will take this level encoding here, but in the next week I will share start to end pandas points into the PPT, and some theory points are there. Yes, yeah, thank you. Let's go for the label encoding here, and for the label encoding whatever the things that we have to check, that I'm showing here. See, first thing you have to pass here, sklearn library. First thing, label encoding. Why should I take label encoding converting the string values? But for this one, we need to take one library, that is an scalar and pre-processing importing libraries. See, from this is scalar. This is library of our you know Python data analysis library, or the library we can say. Scientific data analysis purpose we are using here. Import pre-processing. Okay, the first thing, this library you should have to add from scalar import pre-processing. Then see which column we are going to convert. This column, country column, Afghanistan. So first we have to check how many unique numbers are there, means unique values are there? See, here we have some unique values like this one. So many countries are here, right? With the label encoding, we can give the direct random numbers to the everyone, but that is an unique. If suppose Afghanistan is getting 9 number, then Afghanistan, where there is an Afghanistan into the data set, there we can put a 9 number, because label encoding is nothing but converting your string into the numeric. So numeric values will be assigned to the particular countries. Those are having a similar names. If suppose Zambia is there and Zambia is randomly getting suppose 3, then 333 will become. If suppose Zimbabwe is there, Zimbabwe is getting 2, then definitely where there is in Zimbabwe, there we can uh, get assigned that numeric particular unique particular value, numeric value, right? So let's check out if it is works or not. Yeah, like Afghan is one. No, 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 like not like that. Afghan is one, Afghan two, Afghan three. Not like that. If suppose Afghanistan is there, then suppose Afghanistan is there and we applied label encoding, and label encoding gives you a random value to Afghanistan. So where there is an Afghanistan, there we will get a what, 2. Afghanistan is there, then definitely you will get a 2. But not like a he is replacing with the Afghanistan 2, Afghanistan 2. He replaced with the only 2, like this one. That column you will get in 2, 2. Got it? Only 2 you will get instead of Afghanistan. This is numeric column you will get, no? Why this is conversion is important? Because whenever you go for the analysis, machine learning analysis, that time this will be useful to you. Yeah, yes, you are giving a particular number to that particular country. So let's go for this one. First thing, when I have used, you have to create another one thing, that is, see, that is object. So that I'm using label underscore encoder, okay, is equals to pre-processing. I think this one is wrong. Processing dot label, and then you can pass encoder. You know what, actually, tomorrow I'm going to show you another one technique for this label encoding. Data set 1. Which column there we have to pass? COUNTR, country. So you are using label encoder function, pre-processing, and this is my variable. Okay, this is my variable. So pre-processing is comes from the where, this one. Okay, pre-processing is my class now. So this class is I'm taking from the sklearn library. Okay, and this class is having this method, label encoder method, and this I'm creating a variable for this one. Okay, so where we are going to apply on this data set 1 dot country. Okay, and now I'm just passing here, suppose equals to label, which one, I have to take this one. Now fit underscore transform. So this is my method that will get the data from the particular location. So which location you want to get the data, that is in your country. So you are taking this country, transforming into the label encoder, conversion is applying on this one, and stored into once again your country. Wait, I am going to another one explanation here, don't worry. See, I'll copy this one again here, make into the correct concept. From sklearn, import preprocessing. Label encoding is my variable here, preprocessing dot label encoder, and then I'm using here dot fit transform and data one. I'm applying on this one. Okay, transform into the label encoder. This will be conversion will done by this preprocessing dot label encoder, and that will be stored into a label means data set one country once again. Okay, execute it. Check out. See, so 000 is getting randomly for the particular what country, that is in Afghanistan. See, what is the drawback of directly applying the label encoder on the particular column? Can anybody? What is the drawback? This is converted, means data type also changed. Why? Because that column is converted into the numeric, and Afghanistan is getting 000. Here we have seen Zambia, that is in 165 unique number. Here is also Zimbabwe is there, 166 is also getting. If you want to check a data set, one dot country dot unique. See how many unique values we are getting. Total 166 countries are present, already present there, and that we have converted into the numeric. Are you getting what I'm doing here? Label encoding means in this part we haven't passed any directly value for the particular one. If suppose if I want customized work, means Afghanistan want suppose 33 or Zambia want 22, means 22 numbers. So we haven't passed like that. We have passed directly. Are you getting this point? Can I apply this point another one? On the primary fuel, what is the purpose of example of real life case? If suppose you are going to apply on this suppose weather forecasting is there, right? And there we have some countries, and you are going to predict a countries, means because data science and machine learning algorithms are always works on the numeric data only. So if you are applying your string data on algorithm, the algorithm will not work, because mathematical calculations are having, means mathematical calculations behind the every algorithm. So they will not understand the string data. So you have to convert your string data into the numeric. Then definitely this numeric data will understand by the, means calculation purpose, they will be good for that. But which here we haven't seen, means suppose 35,000 is 35,000 data is there, right? And only we have seen only the Afghanistan, Zambia and Zimbabwe. We cannot see the other part also. The problem is there, we directly apply on the particular column, right? We directly apply on the particular column, and randomly we are picking it, means randomly we have assigned the particular variables. So label encoding only used for the randomly applicable purpose, right? The question now is that what is the purpose of example train? How can you know that the data is encoded? See this one, encoded means you are converting your data, string data into the numeric. So this way you dedicatedly get it easily. Are you getting, sir? Chances are any means your question is like converted into the encoded what it is means. So this means now we can pick this number example. Let's say that 42 is can we fetch all the info about that column. If suppose if you fetch a 42, then particular 42 numbers data you will get easily. But this one will be useful for the machine learning purpose, means whenever you go for the prediction. Why? Because machine learning always needed the data for numeric only. They will not get your machine learning algorithms will not work on the string data. See this name of the power plant also, whenever you go for the prediction, this name of power plant also you have to convert into the numeric. What if we have a fresh data provided by the third party? How do we identify if it is encoded or what? See, if suppose this is data is given by the third party, they already tell you this country is belongs to this one. If suppose country is there, plot. See, question I'm getting so many here. I will go for the first Francis Sir's answer. Okay. If we have the fresh data provided by the third party, and how do we identify the input? See, encoded means if suppose that company is already third parties and already encoded data we have, they already told you no, means tells you about country Afghanistan is having 0 and Zambia is having 165. If suppose they already converted, are you getting my point, sir? If suppose not converted, you should have to go yourself and tell them I have converted this data and this number is belonging with the Afghanistan, this number is belonging with the Zambia. Because if you because what is the next step our after data analysis? What is the next step, right? That is in machine learning. No, if you want to go for the prediction, if you want to go for the means prediction over the concept, then you should have to convert these columns. If it is already converted, then how are we to map it? Means once again you have to convert it. Means once again you are thinking about how can I assign this one once again. See, once you convert, that is the main thing you are going to work on the prediction. If you want to once again set up Afghanistan to the 0 to once again into Afghanistan, you can go for the replace, or here we have the reverse label encoding as well. Are you getting, sir? You can use the replace function, or second thing is, so what is the question that you have? I can't unmute myself to explain. Okay, I wait because wait. Means suppose I will just let me know if I'm asking to you one question. You are thinking about your third party is giving you a data already encoded like this one, suppose like this one, okay? And you are thinking about if I predicted and you want to go once again into the string, right? So how do you identify that 3 is in Zambia and 2 is in Zimbabwe, right? Yeah, actually what happens,
See, you have to map it before. You have to identify. You have to use the replace function first. If suppose if you get that data, because already they have given to you, this is belongs to this country, this is belongs to this country. Once you get the answer, no. Once you get the answer, suppose Afghanistan, there is a rain into Afghanistan, then definitely you will get a zero already encoded data. Then there we have the inverse transform concept as well. See here. Wait. Because the questions are little bit tricky. If they provide that info, then the purpose of encoding is violated. Yeah, we cannot do that. If already they have done the encoded data, they have given the encoded, then why should I do in label encoding? Right. Most of your client will not provide the encoded data. They will give the some stringy data, means string based data only. Inverse label encoded dot inverse underscore transport. Label encoder dot inverse, spelling is correct, VERSE transform data, right? The label encoder is fit with the appropriate. Encoding to make other not able to understand the data easily. Actually, that is not part of encoding to show. Means you are now you are thinking about network security. Means encoding the data like that. No, actually not like that. Encoding here, the meaning is you are passing the data into the algorithm. No, so that you are converting your string data into where. There we have to think about two ways. The way you are thinking like that same, and different way you should think about machine learning algorithms. It works now. Check out. It works. Previously, he hasn't worked actually. Works now on that particular data set. Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen that exam. Yeah, he changes. See, we have converted this into the zeros, no, with this one. And that zeros will be converted into where? I remove this with the this code. Check out. So what we have to use? What we have to use? Inverse transform and conversion purpose fit transform. Are you getting, everyone? This point you got or not? Why we are doing the label encoding? I'm asking to you all. Why to use label encoding? Can anybody? Anyone can you explain? Because tomorrow I'm going to take for ML purpose labeling the data. Yes, it's good. Labeling the data, yeah. Convert into the numbers. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Labeling the data as this is also correct. Converting into the numbers. This is also correct. See, your machine learning data, machine learning algorithms will not understand the string data. Machine learning algorithms are not understanding string data. So you have to convert everything. See, this column also you have to convert. This column also you have to convert everything. But you guys are thinking about every data is important for the machine learning algorithm. No. If suppose your weather forecasting data is there, see what I'm asking to you. If suppose weather forecasting for me, it would be a security so that if the data falls into the wrong hand, it cannot be interpreted. That's the good point, sir. You are the way you are thinking. No, that is good. Means the if suppose your client is already given to you converted data, that time this idea is good. And sometimes the way I'm just giving the example of weather forecasting. If suppose your 30 columns of weather forecasting data is there, and you are going to predict tomorrow will be the rain or not, and your tomorrow will be the rain or not is depends on only 3 columns. See what I'm saying? Only 3 columns. Then definitely you have to slice down the only 3 columns from the data set, and that 3 columns are input for the particular machine learning algorithm. That is the only thing. But you guys are thinking about the one thing is correct for the Francis sir, but second thing is your algorithm is not understanding your string data, so you have to convert your data set. Are you getting now? Yes or no? Because what will be there, your whole algorithm, your whole thing is implemented. Because see, sometimes this type of session will happen, sometimes this type of concept, even if I'm going to execute, that time I'm little bit confused about this. Why? Because uh, before the session I'm thinking about everything will goes in my side, but sometimes will not goes in our favor, right? but it's okay. In tomorrow's session, we will go for the another even more better way, right? Even more better way to implementation. Encryption is different, Denny sir. Encryption is a different from that isn't different, and this is different. Plain text and ciphertext security purpose, that is different. This is that will not. Can I take back the data to the original state after the processing? Yes, yes. This one. See, we have done this one. Inverse transform. Tariq sir. Your speed of teaching is awesome, but is it good for all? Is it good for cover all learnings? Yeah, I will go for the everything definitely. You know, at the end of the data analysis point is contained. You all will be there able to implement analysis things and solve problem solutions. Everyone. If suppose if you are working on the continuous, Danny sir, if you are working with the continuous same data set from top to down, then inverse is working continuously. It means it's possible to convert. But if you make any changes in the data set, then definitely it makes problem. When will be starting capstone projects? I will discuss with the admins administrator as well, definitely on this one. Because if I will check the points as well, because pandas almost covered. Only some points are remaining, adding the columns and all. That is why. Capstone means projects. This course, data science is completely, we have worked on the live. Actually, whenever I get any batch, that time I will not go for the directly theory and all. I used to with the practicals and all. That is why you some peoples are getting problem because you haven't worked seen any theoretical session by me. That is the problem, right? I haven't taken anything theoretical in this whole batch. So some peoples are getting this problem, not an issue. But don't worry, at the end of the course, you will get everything. 42, 42. Rahul, which question? Example for post 42 as I requested earlier. Maybe you have covered most of the Python programs. Yes, yes. For this every batch. Actually, I used to with this every batch I'm taking directly practical examples and all. That is the problem you guys are facing. Every batch I'm having same process, same structure, everything. How are we going to the evaluated at the end of the course? I'll check. Is there any reference docs uploaded? Sir, I will share with some exam what docs theoretical. Definitely you will get it because hell I will definitely help you for the theoreticals. How are we going evaluated at the end of the course? That definitely, sir, I will ask with the administrator. I think on the basis of projects and evaluation, some test will be there. Maybe is there any reference docs in? So this means now we can pick this number example. Let's say 42. Can we fetch all the information for the column? Yeah, first use label encoding. I will show you. I will show you, Rahul, definitely. Now I need to fetch column 42. There. Column that is not in column. That is in unique numbers for the countries. Will be saved in the website or sent to your our mail email. No, I will upload some notes to you. Help you about that. I will upload some notes. Written notes are there maybe. So I will upload some notes. It will help to you. Theoretical is always important, but I will share. Today session, we got so many problems as well as so many new things as well. But tomorrow I will go for some fresh points and fresh encoding techniques as well. Thanks for joining this session and um, thanks for your patience as well. See you tomorrow at same time. Thank you. Take care, you all. Thank you.